Hey everyone, thank you for joining. I have just a little haul today. So it's a combination of two orders. One of them is the mystery box from Catrina Nails, and then the other one was just a smaller purchase, I think from the Friday the 13th from last month. So this week has been so crazy. I've just been coming home and like passing out, going to sleep. And so when Cindy told me that the stamping gel is like amazing, I actually had fallen asleep early that night, and I got out of bed after about an hour of like sitting there just like, oh, I really want to go test it. But anyways, I went to my nail office and I went ahead and unpacked it, and I was like, oh, I wanted to save like the packaging and everything. You know, I wanted to do like an unboxing, but y'all know how it is. Sometimes you just get too excited. So that's what happened. But I was like in no shape or form ready to do like an unboxing video. So, because I went back to bed after that. But anyways, so I tore through it, and I'll just show you the goodies that I got. And so yeah, you guys separate stuff that was from like what I purchased separately, plus what was from the like mystery box. So these are the gel colors from the mystery box, and I got this coconut candy and cotton candy. Sorry, I also have a new phone, you guys, so I'm like trying to figure out, is that better? And then this was the mystery color bunny hop. This is so cute. So I already swatched them, but I wanted to show you guys real time so you can see how beautiful they are. And then also from the other goodies, but yeah, I always keep the packaging. So look how adorable this, the little bunnies, aren't they so cute? And then what else? I love this. I had to say this because I thought it was really funny. So, oh boy. So mystery box warning, no spoilers until 3/13/26, or Catrina might come for you. Keep it a secret, let the magic hit all at once. Catrina Nails. That's funny. So anyways, isn't that cute packaging? And then of course this adorable little bag. And I got a similar one in the last mystery box. And I already put one of my other stickers on my little nail drawer organizer. Monthly mystery box. 3D release of Dulceria collection, Japanese nail brush, Aurora glass holographic cellophane, cat eye accessory, polishing something for natural, polishing buffer for natural nails, and then 3 pairs of gloves. So the gloves are those really beautiful pearly pink ones, which I love. Those are like my favorite ones. And then also I just noticed the cute little this is like for doing like cat eye bunny ears, I think. And so yeah, I need to test that one out. So that just tells you what you got. This cute little sticker. I have another one, I think from my other order, and I already put him on my nail desk. And of course, such cute packaging. I love how they're pretty. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, look how precious that is. This cute little bunny. I guess it's like for your straw. Very pretty. And then I'm wondering if this is yes, this is the little buffer block for, I guess, for natural nails. Let's see. I have not opened this part up yet. Oh, okay, perfect. It's a very smooth, so you'll get that really nice and smooth, it's like polishing, so you can make it shiny on natural nails. I do not have one of those. I haven't had one in a long time. Ooh, is this the coconut candy? Banderitas de Coco. Coconut candy, dulce de coco. Ooh, I think it's like some more Mexican candy. I'll have to try that. And then, okay, here is look how pretty. Woo, it's like blinding. I've been seeing this all over like Instagram and TikTok and everything, and so I've been wanting to try these out. And I think like if you put it on top or underneath the cat eye too, it looks really neat. And then this adorable little stamper. Look how cute. Little bunny stamper. I love that. Okay, so I will show you guys what, sorry, I'm bumping everything. Okay, oh yes. So this is what came in the mystery box. So the cotton candy and coconut candy. I don't think I swatched this one yet. I did not. So I will do that. And I need to find my little label maker. Ooh, very pretty. It's like a really nice milky color. I love milky whites. There's just so much that you can do with them for like nail art. There's so many different looks you can layer. You can do that like beautiful milk bath design, you know, with like dried flowers. So pretty. Ooh, nice. Sorry, again, I'm trying to make sure I stay in frame here. Little fuzzies everywhere. Let's see. I refocus my light here. Is that better? Oh, much better. Okay. And it self-levels very nicely, but I love the sheer colors that she has that are just like one coat, because I have, you know, several older polishes or just from different companies that are sheer, and you have to do so many coats and it's kind of a pain. And it's like, it's almost not worth it, you know. I mean, there are some, you know, designs, like I've seen people do like really pretty floral designs with like hand painted flowers, and then they just like go over. Sorry, I'm trying to get these fuzzies off. I did not, it's like it was sticking to the swatch stick, but yeah, so you have like a certain type of look that you're going for. A really sheer color is okay, but for the most part, everything that I do, I want to have just like a 1 max of 2 coat for the sheer look that I'm going for. So that is perfect. Let me turn on my lamp. Get that going. But yeah, that's a really beautiful milky white. Let me get fuzzies off here. My desk is totally wrecked. I've got like you know, all these like scratches and stuff. Okay, this is the cotton candy. Ooh, very pretty pink. Again, perfect opacity, just with like one, for me, like if I'm, you know, trying to get that like acrylic look, but without the acrylic, all the work that goes into it, you can get a really nice, pretty sheer pink. So that one is gorgeous. Oops. Sorry, there's a little hair there. Put that in. I was dusting and I've got like little fuzzies everywhere. And then this is the bunny hop, which is really cute. It's got like, you can see maybe like little tiny glitters, like very small gold glitters, and a really pretty peach base. And then these like little polka dots. So let's just see like in the bottle how it looks. I'm drawing a blank for nail art ideas. So if you guys have anything, I'm never really good at Easter designs. Like I don't ever really know what to do. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Send me some nail art inspo. But this one is very nice. Like the consistency is perfect, and you know, even though it has like all the little dots in there, and then like you don't really have to mess with it too much. It just goes on, and it's just like really easy. But very beautiful. I love, again, the opacity. Like you could do 2 coats with that. So pretty. I'm gonna pop that one in. So those are the colors from the mystery box, and then I ordered some extra things. So I just wanted to quickly go over my I did like the Friday the 13th from last month. I can't believe we had another Friday the 13th. So yeah, I placed like just a small order because I really wanted to test out the alcohol inks, and they are gorgeous. So yeah, I kind of already made a mess and I've been playing with that one. So I hesitated to even like bring it up or say anything, but you know, and even saying it here, but I think it's important to just show that, you know, like how much small businesses care, I think, and just like go the extra mile. And so I wanted to say it here, you know, that and normally, you know, I'm not a complainer. I was like telling Cindy, I was like, man, I even hesitated to tell you because I just didn't want you to say anything. But anyway, so what happened was the box, like when I got it for my Friday the 13th package, the green had busted, and it was, you know, I never like fault the owner, because it's just like, you know, they're playing football with their packages. We know this. You can write, you know, take care and fragile all over it, but it's just inevitable, you know. And so yeah, I never, you know, and then also I work with lots of glassware, you know, at my job, in my lab. And so, you know, we have to do like a weekly glassware cleaning, and yeah, they will like get like little tiny like fractures or chips, and you don't even see it. So, and then all of a sudden they'll just like spontaneously like combust when you're using them. And most of it's like the Pyrex glassware. So I know that glass can just be very finicky. It's like you won't even see anything wrong with it, but then just, you know, that one extra little mishandling. So anyways, just wanted to like say that I know it has nothing to do with the owner, and it's just so unfortunate. And I hate when people like complain and say like, oh, it all arrived broken and this and that. And it's like, dude, like that's not their fault. You know, they, you know, packaged it as best as they could, and it's just up to our delivery people to make sure that, you know, they take good care of it. So anyways, long story short, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Monica. You did not have to send me another one. I was letting Cindy know because I was like, you know, because it's kind of like the shipping agency's problem. You know, it's like USPS, or because, you know, I've had my issues, and I'm sure you guys have had yours too with USPS. But anyways, so it's like I feel that the owners of the businesses get a bad rap because of something that they have like no control over, you know. So but I was like, have you ever, like, what would you do? Like, do you, you know, have you ever like made a claim like with shipping? And it's like, I don't want that to get back to the business owner or whatever, you know. So it's like normally I'm like, it's okay, I'll just buy another one. It's really not a big deal, because I mean they're very affordable, like, you know, with a discount and everything. So it's honestly not a big deal. But we're not type of people to complain about anything ever. So anyways, long rant over, but I am so excited to have another one, and I've been playing with the purple, and they are gorgeous colors, and I'm very excited about the green. I haven't really done any like St. Patty's Day nail art, so I wanted to do something. Ooh, I could probably do, yes, maybe I'll take the milky white and then do the matte. So yeah, I think I've got an idea. So anyways, these are the two colors, so I will swatch those in a second. And then I also got the trio of, this was from the previous order. I got the base coat, top coat, and then also the matte top coat, because everybody's been raving about that one. And sorry, now switching back to this order. The one that I just placed when I added with my monthly subscription, the mystery box. The rock candy colors are so pretty. I really want to like accumulate all these, and like I said, the opacity is just like perfect on these. And then I also got a stamping gel, and yeah, Cindy was like really excited about that, raving about it. So I will, I want to do something with that. So let me swatch. So this one is, oh my gosh, like this like beautiful royal blue with just one coat. Again, you know, if you're doing like a stained glass look, you don't want to have to go in with a whole bunch of layers. So having this beautiful jelly and that's like nice and opaque with just one sweep is perfect. So I feel like it just opens up a lot more nail art opportunities. And I guess you could always like maybe dilute it if you wanted, you know, because most of the time I want something that's going to be more opaque. So that just, and it like levels out so nicely. It's beautiful. It's looking a little bit like not as, yeah, maybe that helps. A little bit more of like very royal blue color. And that one is blueberry. Oh, let me pop it in so I don't smear it. Okay. And then Sugar Rush. Got more fuzzies here. Sorry, if you're going to see in the bottle. It's like a very pretty dark teal. Wow. Again, perfect level of opacity, which I've been looking for, and I actually do not have very many of these at all. And I got more fuzzies on here. I had my fan going, and then, yeah, like I said, I just like swept, and so apologies for the fuzzies. But a beautiful teal color. Can't wait to try some stained glass nail art with that. And then, of course, I think it looks really cool where you can put this over like a silvery cat eye. And so, alright, so here are these, and I will do the top coat on them. So this is the Brio Immortal top coat. Swirl, swirl, swirl. And I guess I'll do another milky white so that I can do similar with the alcohol inks. That's so cute. I love that one. Very adorable polka dots. See if I can get it to focus better. Yeah, and I just did one coat on that one. But if you were doing for like a client or something, you would probably want to do two. Okay, this one I'm going to do the matte top coat. And this matte top coat is very interesting. I like it mostly because it does not have the strong odor like most matte top coats do. So it's like clear. It goes on clear. So I actually got confused the other day because I wasn't paying attention, and I painted it on. I was like, oh, oops, that's matte. A little bit, you know, it's got like that same scent that other, but it's not so strong. Like I have some other matte top coats that it's just like, wow, like way too overpowering. And so this is really interesting. This is the first matte top coat that I've had that it goes on clear. So that's kind of neat. I'm curious like what's in the formula, like what's different about it. Beautiful, gorgeous colors. It's another gorgeous day here, and I have my window open, and the sweet little birdies are chirping. I love that. It's springtime here, pretty much. Okay, bake those, and then I'm going to do one more Milky White so that I can do the... Oh, I need another swatch stick. Okay, so Milky White again, the coconut candy. I like that name for this one. Yeah, I have a couple of these Milky Whites from Enel Couture, and they're very sheer. Trying to think, I don't think I have one from Madame Glam, so I do not have one with this level like opacity and this formula, so I'm very excited to have like the basics from Catrina's products. So those have all been cooked. And I have a different lamp that I use just for like swatching and stuff. So if you hear like beep, 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 it's not the usual one that I use. I'm not used to it. All right, pop that in. And so here is the matte one. And I'm going to go in. I need another brush to do. So I'm still learning, but from what I have seen, the best way to get the look that you want is to use acetone to kind of like erase and alcohol to spread. So let's give it a try here. So it'd be so pretty, maybe with some gold flakes. Let's see what I can put on here. And then I learned from, I was watching a live the other day from Dime Nails, and she had mentioned to never put, what's the word? To never put matte top coat on top of the, like directly on top of the alcohol inks that we're supposed to like, I guess do maybe like a glossy on top first. Okay, so I'm going in with, let me close those. Danger, danger. Let's see if I can pop this around. All right, so the acetone, like I said, and this is like a smaller brush. I could probably get some. That's a really pretty green. I like that a lot. Very, very nice. Yeah, I could probably use a bigger one. So I kind of just like play around with the different brushes and different like thickness. Let's see, what is this one? I recently got some new brushes, and I'm trying to like preserve those for use just with like alcohol, so I don't ruin them. Because I actually got those from Michael's, so I don't know how well they will do. I'm sure if it's like meant for oils, like oil painting, then it would probably be okay because of the, is it turpentine? I haven't done oil paintings in forever, but. So, right, I'm going in with the acetone to kind of like erase. So you can just like really play around with it. And let me see if I can show you with the alcohol. Maybe I'll do the purple. Yeah, I'm getting, oops, I did not need to erase that much, but oh wow, that is so pretty. It's just so much fun. I think that marble nails are just absolutely gorgeous. It's very easy. You can really like just sit and play. I think I prefer it over watercolor. So maybe it's because I think that there's just more control with it. Like with watercolor, you know, you can't erase it actually. So yeah, you're kind of just like stuck with it. So yeah, I'm kind of just like also, I guess if you maybe use alcohol, then you can kind of like push the pigment, like just kind of like spread it around. But that is gorgeous. So I'm just like tapping my brush. I keep getting fuzzies. Go away, fuzzy. But yeah, beautiful. So so this is where I haven't tried it, and I kind of don't want to mess it up because I like it. But I'm going to let that dry, and then I will go in and with a glossy top coat. Or I guess I could do a, yeah, I guess what I could do, I'm going to do a base coat. So let me do that. So yeah, base coat, because I want to layer it. I think I want to do another round of like milky. Oh, it's still a little bit wet, so let me give it a little bit more time. So let me just like wait for it to completely dry, and then I will need to do the matte top coat on this one. Matte top coat. But I have done, you know, alcohol inks on top of just like I'll remove the tacky layer or just do it like straight on regular glossy top coat, and it still works. But I think that it just depends on the kind of look that you're going for. It just works best on matte. So it kind of like is absorbed into the matte top coat, and I think it just like spreads a little bit nicer. So, all right, 1 second while okay, I'm gonna do a base coat. Let me just make sure I have the right bottle again. Nope, no, this is the, I guess it doesn't matter, but that's the just like regular top coat. Oh my gosh. It's Saturday, y'all, and my husband went back to bed and he's snoring. If you can hear him snoring right now, oh my gosh. I have no idea how this phone is picking up the sound, but look how pretty that is. So just wanted to show it on camera that it's not smearing. Ooh, so pretty. Wow. And so easy. Just like, see, to me, this is so much easier than watercolor because you really have to like work at it to get that look. Whereas with the alcohol inks, you can, it's just so much easier, I think. So I'm going to cook that. Okay, we have another matte. Let's see. And so I'm going to clean off my brushes so I can do the purple. And this is so pretty. And then maybe I'll do the silver flakes, or I could do like a mylar. Let me see what else I have. I've got a couple of these are kind of like pink flakes. Those could be pretty. I got these. I've been wanting to get some. Oh, this is like a yellow. It's actually kind of like yellow and purple, but yeah, I think that would be pretty. I probably have 6 of those, but okay. So I'm getting I always like everything just kind of like starts like making its way closer and closer. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go in with the purple. This one is called is it? I'm not sure. It's got a number 10 on it. But it's a gorgeous purple color. I'm using it for like pretty flower nail art. And one thing I learned is that you can layer. I really need to catch Black Dragon Nails when he is on his lives, because he does some really cool nail art with the alcohol inks, and so I need to learn from him. But I think, yeah, I've been going to bed, like, I think he goes on a little bit later at night, so I've been missing his. I haven't seen his in a while, but he uses La Catrina's. Let's see, I'm just gonna go in and kind of like soften this right here. But yeah, he's so sweet, super helpful when I had questions when I first saw his live. So Black Dragon Nails on TikTok. I don't think he has YouTube. I think it's just TikTok, but so yeah, I mean, you don't have to use alcohol, I guess. Oh, right, I was going to try that to see like what's the real difference. I haven't played around with it much. Let me see, let me wipe off my brush and then get some alcohol. Again, from what I could tell and from my experience, and also this may be different from other brands, but the alcohol does seem to kind of work the same way, but to me it kind of, ooh, pretty. So my brush is like saturated right now too, but it doesn't, I think it like blends more, like if you want like a softer look maybe. I don't know, see, that's what I need to ask Mr. Black Dragon Nails about that. Or Gabby, I think just Gabby do it too. So those are, you know, some of her ambassadors. I don't know if Cindy's tried the alcohol inks yet. So, okay. And I kind of want to make that because I'm going to go in and do another layer. I think I'm going to do like some milky white again on top. But yeah, so you can like build it up and you can really just like play with it and get it exactly how you want it. And when you're putting it on the nail, you don't have to be so fickle in trying to get it, you know, perfect, because it's like if you mess up, you can just easily go back. So again, I'm just like obsessed with these. They're so much fun. I did some watercolors when I was younger, and yeah, they were hard. The cool thing about, you know, inks and watercolors is like it's meant to be abstract. It doesn't have to be, you know, like perfect. So my husband's snoring. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm just gonna leave that in there because this is what I deal with, and it's like, you know, that's my husband, that's who I'm married to. He is actually he's gonna do a sleep study to figure out the snoring. Okay, so this one is sticky and I can add in some gold flakes. Let me find my brush that I use for that. Oops. And this is like my bag. I think I got it from Temu or something, and so I just like don't even have to like open it really. I just kind of like touch on the inside to get just a couple, so I don't want it to go everywhere, but I'm just gonna boop, boop, boop. I really love these flakes because they are, yeah, I can like blend them out, like they're kind of neat. And it's just kind of mashing it into like the tacky layer of the base coat. So not really doing anything special, I'm just kind of like blobbing it on there, and I just want it to be flat because I don't want to, I mean, I guess I could just go into the top coat, but I want to do the milky white. Just have to be really careful. I don't want to accidentally contaminate my milky white. So I'm going to do, maybe I'll just be really careful. Let's see how this goes. I guess I could always wipe off the brush if I get any glitters. Ooh, pretty. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. And it's kind of like bulky, but yeah, I would have to figure out, I guess what I would do is just maybe use like a different brush and then just kind of like thin that out a little bit. I'm just checking to make sure that I don't have any on my brush. I'm gonna actually swipe it on to something. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, going in right here. Oop. Okay, so now, what did I want to do? I'm gonna do the base coat again. Let's see, that's top coat, matte, and okay, gold top is base. Very nice base coat. It's like, I like thicker gels. I think I waited long enough for that to dry. I guess just keep in mind if you're using alcohol versus acetone, it might take a little bit longer to dry depending on, you know, if you have like a 60%, I'm sorry, yeah, no, it's like 60, 70%. I think mine is 90%, so it dries a little bit faster. Okay, very pretty. Wow, look at that. I love that. Ooh, it's so pretty. Okay, now I'm wondering, okay, I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and tap in some more gold. And then I'll go in with like another, yeah, then I'll do matte. Lots of planning required for this. I just don't like to go in with like clear, you know, I want it to be cured first, so I'm just gonna blob it on in different places. This would be super cute for like St. Patty's Day. This would be a fun like accent nail, I think. Squish it, squish it. I'm trying to just like break it up. I know I'm being too picky. It's like, just put it on there. Okay, tap, tap, tap it in there. All right, so now I think I want to do the matte. Sorry, I'm like throwing stuff down. Okay. Trying to work a little bit quickly so this video isn't too long. And yeah, matte. Because I'm going to go back in with another layer of the, oops, I got a flaky, no, I knew that was going to happen. I saw it on the side and I was like, I can just, yeah, swipe it. Oh, don't I need to do another? No, I don't want to waste it, but I'll just have to, okay, good. All right, so now for this one, I can tap in some, I'm gonna do some silver flakes. That's right, I wasn't doing silver. I forgot I was gonna do these. What do you call these? They're like mylar flakes or something. Ooh, gorgeous. So pretty. Okay. You can kind of like spread those out if you want. And okay, that one is cured. Wow, look how pretty it looks just like that. Okay, so now this is the tricky part. To try and get this, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to do maybe like another milky, yes, another milky layer. It would look very nice. Just have to be really careful to like not get that in my milky color. So since this is just a swatch stick, but yeah, what I would have to do is probably just have like a different brush ready, which I never do. Never have a separate brush on hand. And I'm just going to do a slightly thicker layer again because this is just a swatch stick. I'm not going to wear this, but I did. All right, makeup stuff. All right, let me pop it in, and then I have to wipe off my brush. It probably would have been easier to just get another brush. And oopsie. I'll just wipe that off so it doesn't go into my Milky White. You know, they're probably like cringing right now, so I'm just like making a mess. Ooh, almost got some flakes in there too. Okay, and toss that. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do another matte layer, but look how gorgeous that is. You can kind of see the little flakies underneath, but they're very like mild. Oops, don't drop that. Okay, so right, I'm gonna go over with the matte, and then I will do one more layer of like the purple and maybe some more flakies, and then I'll just do like a clear top coat. But you could leave that matte if you wanted to. Gorgeous. Okay. And here is the green ready to, very nice. This is where I never know if I should do like a diagonal or like crisscross, but like kind of vein type design or something. I also don't want to like cover up whatever I have on here. That's cool. Alright. And for this, I honestly can't decide like if I want alcohol. I mean, if it really matters, because for her formula, yeah, like I said, I'm not really sure. But other than just like playing around with it, I wonder if maybe because this is like 90% alcohol, it's kind of working similar to acetone. But I bet if I had like a, you know, like maybe 60-70% or something like that, it would spread it more rather than like erasing it. I don't know, that's just my guess. But gorgeous. But yeah, I'm like really not even trying, and normally I'm like super picky and can't make up my mind. I feel like the designs come out best that way when you are not trying to be so perfect and just go with the flow, kind of let it do its thing. Oops, sorry, am I still trying to figure out how to be in frame? It's really beautiful. I'm gonna soften that just a little bit. And what do we think? Pretty. Okay, well, I'm gonna let that one dry, and then I think this one is dry. Okay, so what do I want to do? More flakies. I don't think that I'll be able to. I can try, but the problem is if I, you know, you don't want it to be too bulky, but yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Let's see, don't want to contaminate my base coat with glitteries, so I'm just gonna wipe that off. Ooh, you can kind of see the flakes a little bit better now. Okay, so I'm trying to think what would be the best. Well, I have it matte, so yeah, I don't know yet. I guess I'm trying to figure out, because I don't want to have to do like another base coat and then the flakies. So maybe I'll just go straight on, because I kind of feel like, yeah, that was the point of doing it matte, so that I could go back in. Oopsie. It's pretty. Sorry, that's my kitty. She's in the window. Okay, I need to clean off my brush really well. But what I was going to say is I also have, you know, before I found La Catrina, I ordered some Madame Glam alcohol inks, and they're pretty neat. They're in a very tiny bottle. But with that formula, I've noticed that it's really, yeah, see, I'm kind of noticing more blending effect here. But that's what I get with the Madame Glam ones, is if I use alcohol, then it just like blends it. It doesn't like really erase it fully. But La Catrina, it seems like you can use both. But yeah, I'm not sure. I guess it just kind of depends on your preference, like what look you're going for. But very pretty. So you can leave it like that. Looking at this lid, I like all those like really fine broken pieces of the flakes. That would look really pretty. Yeah, next time maybe I'll just kind of like dig around in the jar to get that. So, and here are the final looks. So again, I'm not a fan of how like thick I made them. As you can see, it's kind of like lumpy on the sides, but the overall design I think is really pretty. And I love that layered look. I probably would have like maybe gone in and what do you call it, just made that not so pigmented in certain areas, just like blended it a little bit more, but I love it. So anyways, once again, here are the other colors from the mystery box. And oh sorry, the rock candy colors that I ordered additionally. So I'm really loving the La Catrina nail products, and just the whole like packaging and vibe and everything. And of course, Monica, the owner, and her nail ambassadors are so sweet. And yeah, so you guys should definitely check them out if you have not yet. And it's a great company. I love supporting the small businesses. So thank you again, Monica, so much for, you know, replacing that one for me. And so thrilled. And it's just going to be really gorgeous. And that's going to look so pretty with some like cat eye too. So I've got some ideas. All right, guys. And until next time. Oh, great. I think in another one I will do the stamping gel. So, but it is good. It is very, very nice. I need to kind of like play around with it more before I think I show it off. But till next time for that one. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.